Hi guys, welcome to my channel Happy High Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out who is haunted by your memories, which is basically a fancy way of saying who's unable to stop thinking about you or who has constantly got you on their mind. So you have three groups to choose from. For the first group, I have this yellowish orangish stone. Then for the second group, this light purple stone. And for the third group, this big blue stone. So feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all your options, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose the orange stone, let's find out first using the oracles who is haunted by your memories. So the cards that came out for you are Pleiadians, unconditional love, excitement, laughter, community, transformation, and patience. All right, so I feel like this is someone who has had feelings for you for quite a while now. Transformation over here tells me that perhaps this is someone whom, especially with community over here, you've perhaps grown up with or spent a considerable amount of your life around them or with them. This can be someone who is a family friend or someone you went to school with or college with, someone who was in the same neighborhood as you. But it definitely feels like this individual has feelings for you which they haven't expressed, and they're regretting it now because it almost feels as if they were always perhaps searching for that correct time, right time to take action towards you. And maybe now they've started to worry, they started to feel that there is no perfect timing. If you feel like the camera is swinging, it's because it is. Anyway, and now they're regretting. They feel as if they've missed out on this opportunity of expressing their feelings to you because of all of this waiting that they did. And they can see that there has been little to no effect of their absence on you. This might not be true, but because we're looking at their POV basically, so that's what they feel. What they especially miss about you is your laughter. Something about the way that you laugh. Maybe you have a very peculiar laughter. Perhaps it's something that really sets you out, sets you apart from the crowd. And heck, maybe some of you even cackle, but whoever this person is, they find it really cute. They find it really funny. They like it. And just in general, your energy seems to be very infectious. I am picking up on all of this enthusiasm that you guys have. It does feel like with community and transformation over here that there was a point in your lives when you guys were perhaps very close with each other, maybe even the best of friends, and then life happened, things changed, you went your way, they went theirs, and either you guys fell out of touch or, like I said, they just went so long without expressing their feelings to you that they think that it's impossible for it to happen now, and possibly they're seeing how happy you are without them, or even it's quite possible with community over here that they feel like you're with someone else, or maybe you legit are dating someone else at the moment. So that is another thing that they're regretting. I mean, something that they're not happy about, of course, because I am picking up on this energy of longing from their end. It's like you're looking at something. Okay, if I had to give an example, let's just say that you are walking outside of a store and you see a really nice handbag and you're like, oh my gosh, I want this. And you are able to afford it right there, right then. It's not going to take a toll on your money, not at all. But for whatever reason, you're like, okay, maybe not right now. First, I'll perhaps buy all of the other things and then I'll come back and buy this. So you go about, buy other things that day. But by the time you come back to that store, somebody else has already purchased that handbag. And so now you're just sad and maybe even a little mad at yourself that you should have purchased it right there, right then. You shouldn't have delayed it because it's gone. That is basically how they're feeling. Excuse the analogy, but that's basically how they're feeling, yeah. The person that you're dealing with can be a Scorpio. And I'm also picking up that there can be possibly a considerable height difference between you and them, especially if they're a masculine and you're a feminine. So maybe these guys are like super tall, as compared to you. You might be very petite in comparison to them. If your favorite color is purple, this is an additional confirmation that you've chosen the right pile. My favorite color is purple too. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So the ones that came out for you are Three of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, and Judgment. Okay, this is so in sync with the oracles. Definitely with Nine of Swords over here, look at how this guy is holding his head in his hands, which does indicate a lot of regret, a lot of guilt for not taking action on time. Three of Pentacles again confirms for me over here that this is someone who has, it's the wind that's shaking the camera, guys. It's too windy. What was I saying? Yeah, so this is someone who's always been around you. This isn't someone whom you've recently met. Another confirmation over here can be that you and this person and some other person, like three of you used to be a trio back in the days. With Three of Swords over here, this person, they're not just missing you, you know, there is also a lot of sadness in their energy. And this sadness, I feel, directly stems from this regret that they have over here. Now, the trouble is that with Judgment, although on the one hand, there is this extremely strong desire to revive this friendship or this connection or situationship, whatever it was with you, and even come clean about their feelings, because they do have very strong feelings for you, they're just not able to gather the courage to do that. I also just heard a very specific message with Three of Swords over here and Three of Pentacles, that it is possible that at the time when you guys were in touch with each other, maybe you had expressed your feelings to them, and at that time they had shot you down. They might have said things like, I don't have feelings for you, or they might have basically tried to run away from their feelings at that point, broken your heart in some capacity. And the fact that like there's this shadow over here peeping from behind this door, so it definitely feels like even when you had expressed your feelings to this person, they did have feelings for you back then too. It's not like they've suddenly started developing feelings for you. The feelings were always there. It's just that the problem with this person, whoever they are, is that they've always perhaps been a little short on courage. Now, because they're seeing you in this energy, and from what I can see in your energy also, you're the kind of person who is not afraid of taking risks, who speaks their mind, and who'd rather live a life that has no regrets, that has regrets, rather than live a life wherein you're always like, oh, but what if. So you don't want that life. Which is why maybe you decided to shoot your shot and you told them that you have feelings for them, and they were like, nope. Okay, it's just you, I don't have feelings for you. They might have seemingly friend-zoned you, but from what I can see over here today, they now believe that it was a big mistake, huge, and they shouldn't have done that. With Judgment and Three of Pentacles, I'm also getting a message that whoever this third friend of you guys was, you know, like how I said that it was probably a trio that you had. So whoever this third friend was, maybe this individual has been trying to do some, trying to create peace and harmony between you and this individual again. So maybe they've been telling nice things about them to you of late, and nice things about you to them, trying to act like a bridge between you and this individual. I don't think that they're able to get to you though. You are not the kind of person, of course, who will go around bitching about people behind their back. But from what I can see in your energy today, Group 1, it's not like you are waiting for them with open arms and a garland in your hand either. In fact, with Patience over here and Judgment, there could have been a phase in your life where you were patiently waiting for this individual to open up, because maybe somewhere intuitively you did feel that this person was lying about how they felt about you. But not anymore. I feel like with Transformation over here especially, I feel like you've crossed that phase now of your life. You know, you're done waiting. And now, the kind of energy that you're in, I feel like you're doing your thing now, and you're like, if you want me, you come to me, and I'm not going to sit around, wait for you, sit around, mope for you anymore. With Judgment, I do feel like, and especially with Three of Pentacles, I definitely feel like there still is a possibility of reconciliation for your pile, but I don't see you doing anything about it, which I completely understand. I mean, you did try, so basically it's up to them now, like the ball is in their court. So if they really wanted this bad, if they're so badly haunted by your memories and the feelings they have for you, they should do something about it. And I don't think that there's anything that you have to do in this situation, Group 1, except for just go on living your best life like you are at the moment. You or them might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius too, in addition to the Scorpio energy that I picked up on earlier. Alright, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know it on the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Group 2, so for those of you who chose this light purple stone, first let's take a look at the oracles to find out who is haunted by your memories, who's missing you, thinking about you and all that jazz. So the cards that came out for you are Vegans, Solitude, Independent, Peace. Then we have Loyal, Heart, Flow, and what is this? The Sun. Alright. Specific message, of course, but take it if it resonates. You or the person who is being haunted by your memories might be a vegan or might have recently switched to veganism. Anyway, definitely with Loyal Heart over here, this is someone whom you were in an actual, proper, official relationship with. This can also be someone whom you have a child with, and you're now separated from them. So the father of your child or the mother of your child or someone whom you adopted with or whatever it was. Leo can be present very, very prominently in their chart. You or this person might be having curly hair. It's quite possible, and again this is a specific message, but it's quite possible that you both are basically the same height, just a couple of inches different here and there. Anyway, the reason why I feel like this person is being haunted by your memories is because there definitely does seem to be this feeling that they're having off late, which is they did not give more time to you and to this connection. With Flow and Sun over here, I feel like when you were with this person, perhaps even back then, this individual was hyper focused on building a life for themselves, their career, money, prosperity, name, fame, all of those things. And obviously there's nothing wrong about wanting to create a legacy for yourself, about wanting to make your own money, about being financially independent. There's nothing wrong about that. What is wrong is when you drop the people who helped you get there in that journey, when you don't take them along with you. That's not fair to them. And that is exactly what this person did with you. With Loyal Heart and Flow, I feel like you constantly had this person's back. You were always with them throughout their thick and thin, everything. In fact, with Sun over here, you might have played a very huge role in helping them get to wherever it is they are in their life right now. Perhaps with your constant motivation, you might have even helped them money-wise. Sometime you might have taken money from your family and given it to them, getting different messages to take what resonates. But where they wronged you is as soon as they got whatever it is that they were wanting, as soon as they got that job or got that house or got that car or got that footing in their choice of career field or whatever it was, they dropped you like hot cakes, and that was not justified. And if you do have a child with them, I feel like they did not do much for the child either. They might have outright refused to, give money to help bring up the child and things like that. And in fact, I feel like with Flow and the Sun over here, they might be the kind of parent who makes promises to come and spend time with the child, but they never show up. And that's a very shitty thing to do, of course, because this kid over here The energy that I'm picking up from her today does not seem to be very happy, and she usually is a happy kid. But I just feel like, and hey, you don't necessarily have to have a child with this person, but basically the energy that I'm picking up from your group today is one of immense remorse. You are not happy with yourself, group 2. In retrospect, you're like, this individual was so not worth it. I don't know what was I thinking. I shouldn't have invested so much time and money or energy or effort or love into them. I basically nurtured this connection and they just left. And they did not look back once in my direction. And the thing over here with this moon and the sun is that the person who's being haunted by your memories, what they show themselves to be in front of the whole world is contrastingly different from how they actually are. I feel like to the rest of the world, they project themselves or present themselves as someone who's super confident, very successful, and all of those things. But in reality, this is a scared individual. This is a coward. This is someone who tries their best to run away from their mistakes instead of being present in the moment and working on the solution. In fact, flow over here tells me that this might be the kind of person who is an escapist, basically. When things get tough, they pack their bags and they get going. They're not the kind of person who tries to resolve a conflict in a connection by engaging in conversation. They're like, ugh, another argument. This is it now. And they just go. With loyal heart, I can tell you that this individual still has feelings for you, and I don't know whether it's something that matters to you anymore or not, but just in case it does, I can see over here with loyal heart definitely that this person still has feelings for you. They are ashamed, okay? They are super ashamed of what they've done to you. In fact, with this imagery over here, it's quite possible that now you have properly moved on from this person, and maybe you've gotten married to someone or you've started a family of your own, and they're aware of all of those things, and meanwhile they are single, engaging themselves in casual hookups, one-night stands. There's no meaningful connection in their life, whereas you seem to be surrounded by people who genuinely care about you and genuinely love you, and they're noticing all of that from a distance. Now, this is a shady energy too over here with the moon. This individual rarely comes in front of you, rarely interacts with you on social media, but if you feel like they have no idea what you're up to, you're mistaken, because they definitely know everything about what's going on in your life at the moment. Maybe they have a fake account, or they just have resources to spy on you, things like that, but they know. And the more that they see you being happy and having found love again and all of those things, the more they realize what it is that they let basically slip out of their hands. The phrase, there's the saying, like a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. That just comes to my mind now. They were so busy chasing money, material things, name, fame, and all those things that they forgot to cherish the one person who had never left their side and always believed in them. And now they're regretting it, which is why they're being haunted by your memories. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. Two of Cups, Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. Okay, so firstly, the thing that I said about you guys basically being the same height is a message that has come out again. For some of you, this individual is perhaps younger than you by a few months or a few years. That is another confirmation. The third confirmation over here with Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups is that the first person who came to your mind when I started reading for you is the person for sure who is being haunted by your memories. And again, look at this contrast over here with Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. Now, Cups are all about emotions, love, and Pentacles are all about, usually they're all about money and prosperity and career and things like that. So there was a choice. There was a decision that they took. And the thing over here, which Spirit is also pointing out with Two of Cups, is that they actually didn't have to make a choice. They could have handled both things together. And there are so many people, there literally are so many people who do that. People don't just give up on their families or their loved ones or their wives or husbands or kids because of their career. I mean, obviously some people do, like the one that you're asking about. But Spirit is saying with Two of Cups over here, they could have easily managed both things if they really wanted to. But Page of Swords over here tells me that this individual, firstly, they made hasty decisions, bad choices, immature decisions, really did not think things through. It's quite possible with Two of Cups and Ace of Cups over here that they could have even taken your connection and your love for granted, assuming that no matter what they do, what they say, where they go, you will come after them. And I don't think you did that. And possibly because you didn't is when it hit them that they have made a huge mistake. So the thing is that they have money now. They have a lot of love in their heart for you. They definitely are stalking you, thinking about you, coming up with 100 different things that they'd like to say to you. But your back is now turned towards all of these things. You just don't care anymore. And you either already are in a happy relationship now with someone else, or you pretty soon will be. And whenever that happens, they will come to know about it. And the more that they'll come to know about it, the more that they'll see you having found love, being happy with someone, building a beautiful life with that person. This haunting will just keep on increasing. And I don't usually say mean things about people, but in this case, based on what I've seen, what they did to you, thankless, selfish, it's basically their karma that has come to bite them back in their ass. You or this person might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Alright, group 2, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know it down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're new over here, you can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 3, so for those of you who chose the blue stone, first let's take a look at your oracles to find out who is being haunted by your memories. So the cards that came out for you are the Galactic Federation, Collaboration, Meetings, Community. Then we have Serendipity, Diligence, and Appreciation. Alright. For a lot of you, I feel like this is someone who, and maybe some of you got attracted towards group 1 as well, just saying. Anyway, this is someone whom you've definitely worked with. Now, maybe you collaborated with them, maybe you're an influencer, right? Yeah, okay. So maybe you're an influencer and you collaborated with them for something, or someone that you basically met in a work setting. It does not necessarily have to be a job. It can be someone whom you interned with also. And they're probably at least slightly older than you. So this can be someone who employed you. So someone in whose company you interned, or someone whom you used to report to, your project manager, your team lead. Those energies are coming out. I don't feel like you've ever been in a relationship with them. In fact, these clouds in appreciation tell me that you might not even be aware of the fact that this person used to fancy you. I mean, still do, because, your memories still haunt them. So appreciation over here tells me that everything about you, they just were super crazy for. The way that you look, the way that you dress, your work ethic, how you used to behave with other people in the office or wherever this was, how effortless you made all the work seem, how you always came up with quick solutions to everything, just how you are as a person. They've never met anyone like you, neither before you nor since you. And that can be one reason why they constantly think about you so much, why you're always on their mind, why they're always haunted by your thought and your memories. Serendipity over here tells me that this person wanted to express their feelings to you, but probably their work ethic or maybe some HR policy, something along those lines, prevented them from doing so. Diligence over here tells me that they were also not sure about how you felt for them or whether it was even the right thing to do or not. So this seems to be like this silent crush or the secret crush that this person had. You guys, for some of you, maybe you still work with this person, but for most of you, I don't think you still work with this person, which is why they think about you so much, because they don't really have that much access to you anymore. It's also possible that after briefly working with them or in the same company as them, you might have moved states or cities or just joined another company somewhere. Yeah. You or this person might have felt as if, not you, they felt as if you are their lucky charm. And they might have even jokingly mentioned this once. And maybe when they did, at that time, you also took it as a joke and you didn't really try too hard to read between the lines. You didn't really understand that that was basically their super lame way of telling you that they fancy you, that they like you, that they have a crush on you. I don't think that this person, I mean, at least based on these cards, I don't think that this person has any very deep-rooted feelings of like love or anything for you. But just the fact that you did a number on them, definitely. Because I feel like you really stood out from the crowd, and there definitely was a crowd. So whatever setting this was, there were a lot of people present. So maybe this was a very big internship opportunity and there were just too many people over there, or whatever team this was, there were a lot of people. And that, oh, okay, so that might have been another reason why they could never come clean about their feelings to you, because you guys were always surrounded by so many people. They never got a chance to talk to you alone. In fact, I'm also picking up on this scene, which might have happened with some of you, that there was perhaps some after office hours party in some bar or something, and you were there at the bar, and this person came, they approached you, they were almost about to begin a conversation with you and tell you that they like you, but just then perhaps your friends pulled you to the dance floor or to some other table or something like that. So they missed that opportunity, and they perhaps think about that particular meeting a lot as well, wherein they were very close to telling you how they feel, but they couldn't because you were taken away. I am hearing another specific message too, and this is like super specific, so only take it if it resonates. This is someone who works for your father. I mean, decode it however you want to. Someone who works for your father. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. You guys might be seeing a lot of repeating sevens. 5 of Wands, okay, and Knight of Swords. Yeah, so there definitely is an age difference between you and this individual. With, okay, interesting. I'll come to it in a second. With 7 of Cups over here, this just confirms the whole appreciation, energy, and serendipity that I was picking up on earlier. How this person is basically, they basically fancy everything about you, your looks, the way you are, and all that jazz that I just said earlier. There seems to be a lot of inner conflict happening within this person. On the one hand, they're like, so what if group 3 does not work with me anymore? So what if group 3 and I don't really talk anymore? That does not mean that I can't really make a move towards them now. I still can. I can still tell them that I have a crush on them or ask them out. And then there's this other part of them. They're torn between these two energies, yeah, definitely. And then there's this other part of them which is like, are you mad? Are you out of your mind? What makes you think that group 3 will agree to go out with you? Or what makes you think that group 3 will actually take whatever it is that you're saying seriously? Or even consider you, or even give you a chance? So there definitely seems to be a lot of inner turmoil, and I feel like this turmoil basically just acts as a catalyst to that haunting fire that's already burning within them for you. Now, the other message that I was picking up on when I saw 5 of Wands is that at the time you were working with this person or under this person, it's possible that you both might have had some sort of disagreements or little quarrels or things like that. And that might be another reason why it never occurred to you that this person is being haunted by your memories, because you're like, they were very blunt in their tone and in their speech with me. And I'm also getting this message that some of you feel like this person tries to put you down on purpose, even though I can tell you that they're not like that. So they didn't, maybe you misinterpreted it. But I'm not gonna discount on this thing that happened. So there definitely could have been a heated exchange of words between you and this person, after which you might have perhaps drawn a boundary between you and them. And because they know that there is some bad blood over here, they might be hesitant to ask you out or come clean about their feelings. And maybe ever since that argument or that fight or whatever it was that happened between you guys, they might have either withdrawn from you, just appreciated you from afar. With Seven of Cups, they think about you a lot, okay? Like in unhealthy, excessive amounts. They daydream about you a lot too. But because of this barrier that you have built, which, I mean, I completely understand if you want to put up healthy boundaries in place. Obviously, you might not want to allow people who've been rude to you in the past to, have easy access to you. Totally get that. But basically, because there is that energetic block over here, that might be a reason why, even though this person dreams about you so much and thinks about you so much, you are not able to pick up on that energy, which is why this reading might have been nothing short of a surprise for you, that this is the person that's actually being haunted by your memories. In fact, this Fire and Knight of Swords over here tells me that this connection that you guys had could have developed into, from enemies to lovers sort of a thing. That angle was definitely possible, but it just never could come to that because they messed up. Now, I am seeing a shadow aspect to this person, which is that because they thought so highly of you and basically put you on a pedestal and really admired the way that you worked and your work ethic and all of those things, there might have been this need in them, this subconscious need in them, to prove their worth in front of your eyes. The sad part, though, is that their way of going about it was absolutely unacceptable and horrible. They could have taken other avenues to show you that they are a very good worker and that they really know what they're talking about, and they also are very good at their work. This whole putting you down or arguing with you wasn't necessary, of course, and they realize that now. They realize that it wasn't necessary, and they're very worried that because of this dumb move over here, they might have in fact tarnished their image in your eyes, which is why there is now this conflict about, should I ask group 3 out, tell them how I feel about them, or just stay put in my place. You or this person might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, we have all suits, so basically can be any sign. Alright, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group 3. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know it on the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. The dogs keep barking, so I just feel like I have to finish up everything quickly. I will see you guys next time. Bye.